with liquor stores here and lack of resources here, things like that.
Put all these stores around, but won't let them get hired at none of them.
We're gonna push heavy drugs in this area, and we're gonna push heavy guns in this area, and let's see what happens. And Esau's the devil, man. He's the devil, man. And we can't even speak on the different wicked ways that he does on the earth, man. The things that he think about, man.
Because that's beautiful you said that, because I was thinking as brother was talking, I bet you, I guarantee that they use Jake to see the level of tolerance of pain that a human being can take, man.
Yeah.
Because when he said, oh, one died, go get another one. Yeah. I bet you they was like, all right, so we're going to try this next time and see if they can take a little more pain. Let's see how much pain they can take under this type of drug or with this type of diet. You see what I'm saying? Esau's the devil. You got double the pay, man.
Ain't no doubt in my mind that he tried that, man. All the things that you see on like that movie Saw, he tried all that. You know what? It's called Roman. What is it like? It's called like an ancient. Basically, what they used to do to people for like judges, like they used to have like big judges here with big needles sticking out of it on coffins with needles. They could put you in and set it.
Torture device.
Yeah, it's called something like that. Yeah, there's different torture methods we used to use. Man, I'm telling you, y'all have no clue what this man got to y'all. Y'all have no clue.
And it's funny you said that, because like me and the brother brought out, we did a little lesson before then. It's going to be a time worse than ever has been. This stuff he talking about is from the past. But that stuff is coming back, man, in a worse way, man. It's going to be worse than it has ever been in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. And you Jakes ain't prepared, man.
Yeah, let's put the 5G cell towers in here. Let's see how many people brains don't function properly. See? Look at that, man. I'm telling you, boy. And like, and even. Oh yeah, like going into the different torture devices and stuff like that. Who do you think gave Esau that knowledge of those different torture devices? Yeah. Like who should you really be afraid of? Yeah. Right? Yeah, right, bro, right. And then when you think of the technology that Esau got, right, that he created, it's very useful. But when you go deep into it, bro, it's killing you, bro. Like, we all do Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? We got Bluetooth headphones. Bro, that shit is frying your brain, man. And you know what I'm saying? So the new things that the technology that they're creating, they're making things wireless. See? Wireless. So you're using all these different things, but guess what? This is right. You say, brother? Cesare Borgia. That's right.
He's the person they used to interpret Jesus, correct?
That's right.
And he was also the conqueror of Rome. Why would they portray Jesus as a man who has done such atrocities?
Right, because they're in the world. There you go. They deceive the world, bro. And you're right. People don't know this is Cesare Borgia, or Pope Alexander VI's son. People still to this day go worship this guy, knowing no clue of what he just said. But that's a good thing you know that, man. Hey, but with that being said, you're Israelite. You're Israelite?
I understand it goes even farther than that. We are the Israelite descent, but our history is farther than that.
Farther than what? Like, can you explain that a little bit to me?
Genetic manipulation of aliens.
Oh.
From Homo erectus itself.
Where you get that from? I know you get that from Brother Polite.
No, all around. I talk to people, get their knowledge, and then I take it to books on the internet. I weed through all the lies. You see, I had to do so with the Bible itself. Weed through the lies, find the truth and weed through the lies.
So who can you prove in the Bible that's a lie? Just give me one scripture. Just one scripture. And I'm gonna read this while you're thinking upon it. I got Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their hand." Man, you see, so that's what they do. Because the power is given to them. Everything is in their hand. See, this one scripture says they don't sleep until they what's that in Book of Job, right? Job. Right, but you know, hey, it says woe to the divide evil, and that's what Esau has been doing. Man. He divides evil against our people first and foremost, man. To destroy us. All the things that he's doing on earth is to destroy our people, man.
The Israelites.
Which is right, y'all Israelites too, sister.
I know.
Okay, beautiful. You know, so all the things that are going around the earth destroy our people. It's just everybody else is getting lumped in with it because it's the devil.
Who is the devil?
Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The deceiver. The devil means deceiver. Deceiver.
See, because most people confuse Satan and the devil is the same entity.
Right, but Satan is just meaning adversary of the Most High. Now, adversary or opposer of the Most High. But you got to understand, there's in the scriptures, there's a physical counterpart in the earth that plays the role of Satan.
Right.
Which
He who's working is after Satan.
Esau, Edom, the so-called white.
They basically his minions upon the earth, and they do his bidding.
Right.
Oh, you want 12 12?
Oh, so did you find the scripture you wanted to bring out?
Can't bring out a scripture in name, but it's like this. The stories of the Bible itself, they don't seem like they're really written for children.
Now,
reading them at the age you are, at the intellect level you are, you look at these stories, a lot of us, you're like, well, half of this shit just ain't fucking possible.
Why do you think? So you believe that we can come from extraterrestrial?
I believe.
You saying it's not possible for the things that happen in the Bible?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay,
I'm saying the Bible isn't giving you the full truth.
Why you
See,
say
the
that?
full truth about the white people is because they came from the planet Mars. They did the Lucifer experiment on their planet. See, when you go far back enough, you'll read these tablets that'll tell you from the aliens that did travel the stars back when our race was just very young. That Mars used to look like this.
Who?
Mars, the planet Mars, right next to it, used to look like this. What happened was they did the Lucifer experiment, trying to take Mars itself out of creation. In turn, they destroyed their planet. What was the next closest one? The whites. All right? The Hebrews.
The next closest one was the
The
white.
next closest planet to it. That's where the whites are.
That's where the white comes from.
Yes.
Mars.
Yes.
Well, we're reading where they come from. Edomites, they come from Isaac and Rebecca.
And guess what? The reason why they were so evil is because they cut themselves off from the universal love.
Oh wow, that's heavy wickedness that you went to, bro. You gotta get out of that. You got to get out of that.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished. Of making many books, there is no end.
Right, there's no end of making many books. You know, you got all these different books out there. Go ahead.
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Much study is awareness of flesh. See? Tired.
Does it not say there my people suffer from lack of knowledge?
That's true. Right, and why are we suffering? What's the knowledge?
Because we choose to be naive.
But what's the truth? What's the truth?
Goes as far as you can keep connecting dots. That's what I'm saying. I've done this. I've seen them all, and I've lined it up. You guys even know about Atlantis? See, Atlantis came before Israel, so we're really all Atlantean.
Do you understand that there was a chosen seed from the time of Abraham?
Yes.
Even before that, Eva was chosen, then Abraham. You know that they were called the sons of God. So when you talk about the Nephilim, you're really talking about the chosen seed. The sons of God, they were men, you know, upon the planet Earth. They were just chosen by the Most High. You know that you're going a lot of deep into this, but the elect were chosen from the beginning, from the foundations of all creation. Okay? And they aided in creating everything that you see. So those aliens you're talking about are actually
don't
here.
frown up, Esau. Y'all gonna be dead once he's in the kingdom.
They're actually here in a physical body, man. They are the elect. It's not some magical aliens that went and they genetically manipulated. No, man, it's the elect. We're all spiritual beings, okay? So the elect helped the Messiah at the command of the Most High create everything that you see. Okay? So instead of aliens, that is the Bible. That's out of the Bible. Okay? So you're saying that the Bible doesn't explain it. That's the explanation.
The Bible speaks of flying chariots in the Old Testament.
Yeah, and they call them UFOs, but they're the chariots of the angels. They're called clouds as well, but it's chariots. We agree with that. But to call it just, it's some aliens that did this and did that, and ask everybody else what their opinion is, and then formulate some type of doctrine, it's all in here, man.
No, but the white man made our people think that the UFOs, the chariots right? That them green, short green bean aliens in them. But if they truly know that them is the angels of the Lord. And also the dude, what was that one dude? The guy that worked at NASA, right? I believe. Look up this guy that was at NASA. He said when he got interviewed, he's an old dude now, he probably died now. When he got interviewed for his NASA, she said, what did you say you seen in they call it UFO series? What did you see? He said, big, tall, black. She said, excuse me, what did you say? I seen big, tall, black. They're like 8 foot or something. You see, they know them as men of the Lord or angels.
Right, and to answer your question, all the events that was depicted here, even you coming here today, this was all planned out from the foundation of the earth. The Most High is omnipotent. He got this all planned out. So when you ask how old this is, man, this is from the beginning, man. This is from the beginning of time. So it don't matter when it came to be. You see, this was all planned out from the very beginning. Yahweh Shai, who the word called Jesus Christ, he is the word, man. And he was the first creation. All right, of the Heavenly Father. So this is from ancient.
Right, because then you got beautiful points, bro. Because then you got the oral law that people don't know about. They don't know about the oral law. Then they might know about the law that was written on the tablets and the stone. But then it got put in this book form. So when you go back to the Bible, it's the main book. See, it got put in this form.
Think about it. When did they get that long and short? Because if they put them on tablets, then they definitely wasn't writing no long ass sentences.
Going to tablets to scroll. You ever watch ancient movies? You ever watch
So they were rewrite it and transfer it. Now what do you do when you rewrite and transfer?
That's a scribe. What does a scribe do? A scribe is if I get a notebook and transfer to another book, I'm gonna write a notebook, I'm gonna write the same thing.
But it's not all word for word.
Why wouldn't I write a word for word? Unless I find a word that fits what?
That's why they didn't write a word for word. They're the ones who
Why you
rewrote
saying that?
it.
What you mean that? What about that?
The Most High put the Spirit on you to accomplish something.
And all that.
No.
The Most High put the Spirit on you to accomplish something. Ain't nothing that can stop it. Also, there are many scrolls that were not included in there because they hold too much deep knowledge. Okay, it even tells you, man, we ain't going into all that. There are some that we don't even know exist. It also says if all the work that Yahweh Shai was put in here, it would not be able to contain it, man.
Right, yeah,
The scripture cannot contain all the work of the Messiah. So you have enough right here
That we
that
need.
if you choose to believe it, you can find salvation. If you want to find something else, you're going to be destroyed. That's it.
So y'all found salvation.
Hey, salvation is to those who endured through all the trouble that's coming, man. Martial law, race war. You endure through that for life. You may be consumed by the fire. But you still need faith. Go ahead.
The ones that were, but you got to go that's being predestinated too. We don't know we will be saved, but we hope to be saved. We're doing what we need to do, to be saved. See, we can't just say we're saved. We don't know that. We ain't get to the end yet. But we hope to be, so we're doing what we think we need to do. Everything between us and here that is all we need to be saved. That's what the brother is.
The Bible talks about those things, and I see how you can get into it. See those videos down about the ancient aliens and all this kind of stuff.
I linked it to things that were actually carbon dated back before that.
You know that carbon dating and those other methods of telling how old something is are all the flaws that we found and all that stuff. Did you know that you can date a live animal and it will come back at 16,000 years old? That thing has been debunked. This dude out here is a mad scientist. Ain't trust nothing he got wrong.
I think look at this. 2 Timothy 4 verse 3. 4 it says 3. The time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and they shall turn into fable.
Wow. So this is all you need. This is sound doctrine. You don't need all that videos and science and all this stuff to try to mishmash something together. The scripture says that they profess science falsely so called. Yeah, on the Bible, King James, 16:11.
John 17.
No, it was King James.
Hold on. Look at this. John 17 is 17. It says, let me try to show. John 17, verse 17, it says, sanctify them through truth. Thy word is truth. Right. Like the brother was saying, that's the truth. So now let's go into who you said. Who is King James? This is the favorite, I'll say this, the favorite so-called Negro argument. Who is King James? Well, King James was a so-called black man that ruled Ireland, France, Spain. What's the other area? What's the other
And
area,
during
God?
what time?
What you mean? The 1600s. The original Scots was the dark-skinned people. Did you know that? The original Europeans was the dark-skinned people. Did you know that? Did you know we ruled Europe for 1,000 years? You knew that? So why would you make that statement and say, who is King James? Like he was a white dude. He wasn't. Now, just the same thing as Cesare
Because
Borgia.
say anybody's telling you.
Just the same as they did with Cesare Borgia, painting our Lord to look like him. They did it with King James. They did it with his grandson. They did it to a lot of our people in our images.
See, and you just made a statement, and that's the mindset that's gonna get a lot of our people destroyed. When you ask yourself, well, who's to say, who's telling you the truth? Hey, look, if the Spirit's dealing with you to accept truth, if you see truth in the Bible, you should grab it. Scriptures say when the kingdom of heaven, okay, the kingdom of heaven, listen, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man that finds gold in the field, right? He sell all that he have and he go buy that field. Why? Because he's gonna keep digging in that ground for the rest of that gold. All right, you don't go outside of that field looking for the gold. You don't go to the cornfield trying to find gold. No, you go to the gold mine. This is the gold mine. All that other stuff is extra.
I like it.
All extra. You need to let it go.
Read that. Right? Read, listen to this, brother. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 5, verse 15. Drink waters out of thine own cisterns, and running waters out of thine own well. Right? Meaning if you're trying to get knowledge and understanding from these scriptures, you need to go to your own people instead of getting information. Some of the information you're bringing out, man, or some of the things you're doing, you might not actually know it. You made it up. And your own sister is Bible.
The Israelites, man, so-called black this is your water. This is where you need to be drinking from. All the other stuff is GMO and fluoridated. Okay, this is 100% pure water. And there's stumbling blocks in this water.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's things in here that you can read and be like, oh, that don't make sense. But the Most High set it up that way. Okay? Everybody's not going to get the truth. That's why I say broad is the way that leads to destruction. Narrow is the way that leads unto life, and there be few that find it. Okay? This ain't going to be for everybody. It's going to look kind of crazy for someone like, hey, what?
Especially from someone with the soul of the angel.
1 Timothy 1, verse 4 and 7 says, But refuse profane and old wise fables, and exercise thyself rather unto godliness. So you know how to wait a form of godliness is by following his laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? 2 Timothy 2, verse 15, it says, I'm sorry, 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of knowing of whom thou hast learned them, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise into salvation through faith, which is in Yahweh. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High Yahweh, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction, and righteousness. So, what you saying you're on is, you're basically you're saying you're terrestrial. That's what you're saying, right? You say like, did I hear you quote? I'm an expert. Did I hear you say are you in the form of an angel or a spirit of an angel, right?
Whether they follow me or that's actually one within me.
Okay, right. So,
that's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you something. What's my nationality? I'm black. My spirit of an angel would have said this right offhand. Boom, it is. Right? You saying I'm black? You know the spirit of an angel would have said that, right? I ain't the color of your coat. I wasn't the color of your coat. You're not even the color of your coat. I ain't the color of my garment. Huh?
I'm relating to
So
you
I'm
because
he doesn't
I can already
identify.
see. I've been
He
about to
doesn't
walk
identify
away,
with that.
but I haven't want to be rude because
You ain't
How you relating to him and he don't identify as black? He doesn't identify that way, so how are you relating to him?
And then you saying being rude, brother. I mean, look, it ain't rude. We deal with this all the time.
Right.
We know our people don't believe.
I respect it. So look,
It
if
don't-
you guys can bring
it don't hurt
some
me.
100%
It don't hurt me.
and
It
tie
don't
them
hurt
together
me.
like I did. See, I didn't just go up with science and everything. I read that book end to end, tied things
You're
up,
lost.
actually spent
You're lost.
years.
You
You're
understand
lost.
that this requires faith?
I'm awake.
Not even that, bro. He's
You
lost.
You
was
back up,
lost.
man.
He's lost. He talking about he in the angel of a spirit. But once you stop a missile from coming hitting America, you see?
This place is gonna be destroyed.
Yeah,
You ain't
so-
under the covering of the God of Yahweh. Hey, look, man, if you ain't under the God
we
of
know that.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're gonna perish, man.
He said maybe it's supposed to happen. We know it's supposed to happen. You got some?
This dude is off, man. Hey, can we get that scripture? Not being sprinkled with faith, man.
We did?
Yeah, it said the word preached unto them did not profit them because it said it was not mixed with faith.
Read your Daniel. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 5, verse 15. Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and the rivers of waters in the street. Alright, so you're supposed to drink out of your own cistern. That's why y'all niggas be that's why all y'all jakes. That's why y'all jakes be wanting for thirst, man. That's why y'all be wanting for thirst, man. You see? Because you're not drinking out of cistern, the sustainable cistern that you're supposed to be drinking from, man. See? You're not drinking out of the well that you're supposed to be drinking from. See? Like it's gonna make us. You're not gonna make us mad. I don't want to be rude to walk away. Nigga, leave.
You could have been left. Thought you was,
That's how
to listen or something.
That's how it's gonna make us mad. You're not gonna make me mad. You gonna do what the rest of these two-thirds individuals going to do unless you repent. I highly doubt it. But like I say, there's nothing impossible with the Most High. So he can return somebody out of that madness and come to the truth. No, it's possible. You see? It's like, the Lord can deal, it's like the Lord can make two nations in one room, in one womb, like he did with Isaac and Rebecca. Had to stay there, Jacob and Esau. Just like he did with what's his name? Lot and his two daughters, making that one nation of Ammon, man. Yeah, Ammon and Moab. He can do that, man. See, just like he did with Abraham. Abraham had 6 seeds, man. One by Sarah, one by Hagar, and 6 by Keturah. But they all, they would end up being separated, man. See, he ended up dealing with which seed, man? Not the one with Hagar, not the one with Keturah, but with the one with Sarah, man. You see?
All right, so Hebrews 4 and 2.
Yep.
For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto thee.
Yep.
But the word preached did not profit them,
Yep.
not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Right.
And that's, he's talking about I use the Bible, but you ain't got no faith. Hey, what he said before he left was, until y'all can bring 100% facts and tie it all together, because that's what I did. But you ain't got no faith,
But hold on, this same nigga talking about carbon dating. I need to prove carbon dating.
Yeah.
Then he could prove, what do you say they was bad?
They came from Mars and did the Lucifer Project and all this other madness, man. Dude, bugged the hell out.
Right, and I didn't even indulge into that madness, bro, because it would have been, it'd have tripped me out probably, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just wanted to go into a few scriptures and just, and deal lightly on the edge, man, because he was gone, man.
Oh, he gone.
He was gone. So, why be thou ravaged with another woman, huh?
Yeah, and then, like the brother said, because it could cause you to trip and fall.
Yeah.
What the scripture say, come not nigh unto a sinner, unless thou be defiled, with his sins, man. So, hey, man, we ain't finna be going all into that bullshit with you, man. We explained to you how the scriptures talk about the heavenly vehicles, man, the chariots. Okay, all this alien shit you talking about ain't that far-fetched, but it ain't aliens, dude. It's the angels.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All they talking about the genetic manipulation. No, man, the elect help to create all things, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's deeper than you even think you know, man.
Right. Yeah, if you notice, right? He came up speaking like he already knew what's going on.
Right.
I got the book of James. We're gonna close out on this, brother. I got the book of James 2, verse 4.
This is
So that too, it says, my brethren. Hey, yo, those people hot, man. It's hot and bad, man. It says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let your patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And if any of you lack wisdom, let him answer the Most High Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given. But let him ask in faith. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. But he that wonder is like a wave of the sea, driven. Driven was the wind and tossed.
But that was not.
But going back to what the brother said, hey, you gotta ask some faith, man. See? And that's a lot of Jake's problem, man. They lack faith, man. They need to see it. Okay? How you know there's oxygen in the air? Because you breathe it, you don't see it.
Right.
See? How do you know there's wind? Oh, because you feel it, but you don't see it.
Hey, you show me the Carfax ass Jakes out there, man. You ain't even gonna end up getting no car, man. You show me the Carfax. Hey, look, a lot of this gotta be received through faith, man.
Like that,
okay? And ultimately, that dude talking about the scriptures in the Bible and oh, I know this and know that. Hey, look, man, he was given to his own mind. He really feel like he above the Bible, man. You know, and that's why the Most High gave him over to the damn delusion, man.
Reprobate mind.
Come on. Y'all got something.
This is the book of Titus, verse 1, starting at book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 2. That tossed to and from? Tossed to and from? No. Try to, if it ain't there, try to. Right, because our people gone, they toss to and from, man, with these different doctrines, man. See? Science, man. Falsely called. You see? That's why I asked him, was he dealing with Brother Polite, which he's a damn bug out too. You see? Lord's gonna destroy him. It's because what, man? Because that sounds like something Polite would say, man. You know? Because you know Polite is into all that Egyptology and all that madness.
Yeah, man.
Titus 1 and 14. Oh, 1 and 14. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, go ahead.
And I did want to get that
Go ahead, brother. All right. This is the book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 14. Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men, to turn from the truth. Unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
That's your boy. That was an example of your boy, man. You see? Bro, read that part again, bro.
This is Titus chapter 1 and 15. Unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
Right, and the Lord is only going to make, right, the 144,000 men pure. Why? Because they're considered virgins. A virgin is pure. See? Right, but to them that believe, that don't believe what? Nothing pure. Nothing pure. Not even they self. Not even they conscience. Not even they hope. Oh, go ahead. Good.
But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Woo! Hey, as you can see, just letting them speak a little couple words, his mind was defiled, man. Woo!
Got some more meat on you. Verse 16. They profess that they know the Most High.
And he said that. You heard that. You see, I know the Bible, man. I know that book. I done read it in and out. Get the hell out of here, dude. You see? Hey, bro, you should have told him to break down Genesis 1 and 1.
Right.
I was thinking that, but he was saying so much, I forgot. He said break down Genesis 1 and 1, bro.
You would have been tripping all
Every person out here don't know how to break down Genesis 1 and 1. Guaranteed. You see? You know how much, I'm not saying we'll do this, but if we were to say, hey, we'll bet you, if you can break down Genesis 1 and 1 correctly, let's make a bet. Every person will be on there and say, I'll make that bet. Oh, I easy money. They would take their money, man. Look, man, hey, y'all think y'all know, but y'all don't. Y'all don't know. Go ahead, bro.
But in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate.
Reprobate. He just did that, man. That was an example of a bug out of our people, an unbelieving reprobate, man. Perfect. You see? You see? You know, but hey, we're gonna give